What's the right career for you? This is the question I often get asked, and numerology can help. So I'm going to share some tips on that, so stay with me. Hi everyone, this is Jaya Karamchandani and welcome to my channel, Invincible Passion Talk Show. Today is something unique in the sense, on your request, and many of you asked, is there a way numerology can help? But I would say it is just one component in helping you decide what's the right career for you. There are many other elements attached to it. So first of all, I want you to take a pen and a paper, and as we flow in this episode, I want you to pause as I ask questions to jot down your answers. The very first one, but when you go invest in your clothing or purchasing a TV or even a small buy, you invest time, you do research and find out the warranty or the cost, the better pricing, the competitiveness. How about your life? When you are investing your life and into the career, shouldn't you be investing some time and do some research and dig deeper and find out, very first thing, what do you want to be? Who you are, who actually is, who are you? I want you to pause here and write down on a piece of paper, who are you? What do you want to be? Do you even have that clarity? Now take a pause here and write your answers. I assume you wrote down your answers and now you know what you want to be. And when you write that answer, take away the social pressure, peer pressures, parents' pressure. Ask yourself genuinely, what do you want to be? Then what do you need to get there? If you want to be a doctor, an engineer, or you want to be a businessman, or you want to own a private practice, or you want to go into arts and media, whatever you want to be, what do you need to get there? And if you don't have clarity what you need, you are lost at this point, then ask yourself this question, what are you good at? What are your interests and skills that come naturally to you and you enjoy doing it without ever worrying about the time? What is that comes naturally to you? What are your skills? What are you passionate about? This will give you the picture. But if you're not sure, then think of what is that your friends always come seeking your help for? What is that your friends and family and everyone around says you are really good at? Or you can do it, you are really good at it. Note it down. Those are your natural skills and abilities and talents. That is where you thrive most. Your soul tells you what's your calling, what's your true talent. Now once you have the clarity on what do you want to be, what do you need to get there, and if you are not sure, then ask yourself, what are you good at? Or what others tell you you are good at. Then is, what is holding you from getting there where you want to be? You want to become a doctor or engineer, you want to own a private practice, or let's say you want to revolutionize the personal health space in the market. What is holding you from getting there? What are the blockages? Is it money, the time, the efforts, your doubts, or you don't have clarity what exactly you need? This is one part. And this is you, your authentic you. And you need to make friends with who you are so that you don't get miserable doing something where your heart doesn't belong. Now come on the other part, to the market. What does the market need? Where is the pain point? There will be no demand for a doctor if there is nobody sick or there is nobody in pain. What does the market need? What are the pain points? What are they looking for and they haven't found yet? Or when you look at this, you will know where is high competition, where is low competition or the medium competition. This will give you the clarity that you are aiming for a career where, let's say, even for the competitive exam, there are 100 students who can get enrolled, whether it's Harvard, Stanford or IIT, IIM, and thousands of students are applying. What will happen with the rest of them? And if it happens to be that you are the one who didn't make it, then what? Do you have a plan B? So look at the competitiveness. What does the market need? Is there a sweet spot, an industry or an area where you can utilize your natural abilities and strengths married together? Your passion, your interests, your skills into what the market needs. That's a perfect blend. What the market needs, you need to offer, because that's going to make you profit. You need to make profits to have the time to invest in something that you enjoy doing it. But if you found something that the market needs and you already enjoy doing it, that's a beautiful match right there. Are you getting the clarity? I want you to pause and write your answers here. What does the market need? Is there something where there is demand, but something where you can utilize your skills and you will grow? It will make you profit. You need to. At this point, I'm assuming you're back with the answer. Then who you are, who's your authentic self, what do you crave for? If, let's say, you went to a college, engineering college, you aren't good in maths or coding, you were sent to become IT professional, somehow you ventured to just pass that exam and you got a job, would you be happy in that 9 to 5 job for the rest of your life if you just don't like coding at all, or you aren't good in maths at all? Or are you willing to invest your life in something where you don't belong to, you're not happy at all, inside you tells you that's not your authentic self, that's not who you are? So in order to avoid that suffering and misery, not just for you, for everyone around you, ask yourself, who are you? What's your authentic self? Where do you thrive? Now, if you find a place that is making you profit, that you have talents and abilities and skills, and now your heart craves always the middle point, the medium, the balance, that how can you make an impact? How can you make the world a better place? You found your purpose. That's the perfect career. And that you can find out by asking yourself these questions and finding the answer. But let's say if you are into a competitive exam or doing something, or you're trying to make a place, a career, you have fear of failure, you don't have clarity, you're doubtful. You're trying to pass this exam, you have missed many times, but you have invested all your life and you're not able to focus because your heart doesn't belong there. There are many entrepreneurs and professionals who went through failures, but that didn't stop them because they enjoyed doing what they were doing. They could have gone on and on, but let's get realistic. You need to have your cup overflowing before you want to serve others. You need to make profits if you want to invest your time into something that you're passionate about. So that in order to avoid that misery, why not ask yourself now, invest this time and ask, what do you want to be? What does the market need? What do you have? If you have many skills, then ask, what is the skill that is profitable, that the market needs, and you can do it for many years? That is the skill you should try to master, because that is important. Now, if you're number one, now back to numbers. The day you're born are your gifts. And if you add your entire date of birth, that is your path to walk, that's your life path. That is where you'll find success. Let's say your day is 5, and if you added your entire date of birth, gave you 1. So that is the path of 1. Your gifts of 5 of the business and the communication, you should utilize into the path of 1. Now what is 1? 1 is entrepreneur. 1 belongs to administration, administrative jobs or politics. 1 is like the sun, doesn't like to play the second fiddle. They are stubborn, yes. They need to have some filter to know how to speak to others, not to hurt others' feelings. But if you are 1, you thrive in business. You like to be the boss. Now see what your skills have. Is there something you can do where you can start your own, or you have the abilities to go into the administration, private sector, public sector, doesn't matter. What your number says, the day is your gift. The total is your path. Now, if you're 2, you belong to media, communication, writing, journalism, marine side, any industry related with water or milk as well, the mind, emotional side, counseling and coaching as well. Now see what gifts you have and anything you can use towards this path. That says, as per your numbers, you will get success. Now, where is the demand in these industries? The other thing that will separate you from the crowd is having and doing something that 99% doesn't do. Let's say you want to be a movie actor, and your numbers say you belong to the movie and media industry. Now, what is that the others are not doing? Because many people aspire to become the movie actor or belong to the media world. What are they not doing? Try to bring those skills. This will be your USP, unique selling point. You yourself answer. If there is everyone like you, why would you be picked? Why are there better chances for you to succeed? Because you have what 99% doesn't have. Try to bring those skills with you. Now, number 3 is creative, expressive number, social butterfly. They are wise people, wisdom, coaching, counseling. They do amazing. They like to be prim and proper. See where these paths, these industries are. Utilize your skills. Number 4, if it's your life path, it's banking, finance, administrative jobs, administration because you're a perfectionist, great planner, arbitrator. See if you have interest in these areas. Number 5 is communication, business. They talk a lot, they are travelers. So travel and tourism, communication industry, online, social media. You can also be the coaching and the healer as well. Number 6 is all about, I would say, the charisma, the perfectionism in the sense they like to look at their best, do things in a certain way. Again, media world, communication world. So many industries, the ancillary industries that support these industries, they are also your cup of coffee. Focus on those. Number 7 is has analytical mind, research, introspection. Mystical sciences, occult world, holistic sciences, they thrive very well. The legal world, orators, they are great lawyers. These are the path where you can go. Number 8, business. They are ambitious, hungry for power, but they are grounded. Life teaches them many lessons along the way because it's a karmic number. So they become wise and mature. But their success is forever. It stays once they start achieving success. Find out what you have, the day you born the gift, and in this path you can implement. Number 9 is humanitarian number, compassionate number. They have a lot of physical energy. The fitness world, they can be the coaches in that, the life fit coaches, or into the army and the navy and the police department as well, in that world as well, the spies as well. Lot of energy. Where do you need? What industries are? What gifts you have, can you use in the path? That will give you easy success. It will be something like you're trying for a bird to learn how to swim. It will fail miserably because that bird is not meant, those were not the gifts, that was not the path for bird. Then it's not bird's fault. But if it's the fish and you're trying to coach that fish how to swim, that fish already knows. That's the gift and the path for the fish. But if the fish trains and practices, master your talent, and separate yourself from 99% of the other competitors, your chances of winning the Olympics increase drastically. Simple logic. What's the right career for you? I hope this episode today helped you find much clarity. Don't forget to share and subscribe.